Right, well, I'm here with Martin Grimshaw. Just walked into a session at the Transition Conference 2011. First of all, Martin, what's the session about?
Okay, so we're here at a very busy and lively session. It's called Economics, Business and Social Enterprise. And it's really a gathering of people who are interested to know how can we grapple with anything to do with money, the sustainability of business, business beyond peak oil, and also how we're all going to find a way of making enough to live in years to come. How are we going to feed ourselves and home ourselves? How's it going to happen? Where's the money going to come from?
And just before coming back to that topic, when I came in, we were chatting about the idea of home groups and how people feel comfortable in a conference because there's so much going on. What are those groups about?
Well, I don't know about you, David, but I felt really exhilarated at the start of the day and really overwhelmed. It's huge. There's so many amazing people that I want to talk to. And I've been having lots of snippets of conversation already in passing in corridors and as we go to and fro. And so the home groups is really a way of saying, okay, this is really big, there's lots of amazing people, but we're going to find a small group that we can stick with in some way through the weekend to share and reflect and discuss and support each other as well, kind of a peer support group. Very small numbers so we can find our way through the weekend.
So what sort of conversations have started in this session? I think you had an open space approach where people pitch the things they want to talk about. In my experience, that always works. Somebody's always prepared to come up with some topics. What did people choose?
Yeah, well, so everything from kind of the really direct, like, I've been grappling with trying to engage with social enterprises that already exist and sort of bring transition to them, work with them, but they're all really busy and running around and haven't got time, to kind of perhaps some more slightly bigger and abstract questions, kind of like, how can we, I think there's one about short-circuiting the economy, okay, or very short feedback loops in the economy. And there's other things I think about money, yeah. There's quite a few people just sharing their stories as well. There's the great 9 Carrots guys who are just telling stories about kind of how they've just gone about gathering together local businesses and we're not talking so much about transition, but talking about business, making money and doing really great stuff that's fun. And around that business, making money and fun, lots of people seem to attract and do exactly that.
So is there some strong crossover here between the social entrepreneur movements that are doing pretty well at the moment in the current political climate?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I see there are some people in this room that would probably describe themselves as social entrepreneurs, or other people would, and they're here at the Transition Conference. And I think more and more we're seeing people who are, in my view, I think we're seeing more and more people who are just standing up and saying, I stand for this. What do I care about? What do I value? How do I align myself and my livelihood towards that?